Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now I'm going to continue with our Dark Tower run of the week. So currently we are on day 3. We are about more than halfway done and we have a couple more days. So I think we'll be on pace. So let us get it started. Currently using the Geisha skin along with the Gleedy pet. We're now facing an Ogre with a Drogon pet. And they start off here with an Old God Servant. This one here has a death trigger to deal damage to one of our wounded heroes. Just taking a look at some of the buildings, see if we need to factor those in. Okay, then we got some runes over there as well. So going to start here with this melee hero, the Soul Hunter. This one will attack the silenced enemy. And we'll summon it over here on D3 just so we can at least stop the death trigger. It does have a lot of high health, but that is okay. Really just want to slow them down for the time being. Alright, so they got the Wyvern over here. This poisons enemies in the line for some health, and then also gives a health boost to melee. I'm going to avoid those for now, and just going to summon heroes with high stats so that we can play around the silence skill for later. So in this case, going to place this range hero over here on A1 with the high health. This Turtle Teacher will give us spikes, and then we'll also be able to heal for a little bit. Okay, let's see. So we have the Storm Rage. This one deals damage to heroes in the line once it dies. Also deals extra damage to our Warlord when it attacks. Going to play around this, and let's see. So we got combat there, combat there. I really want to actually use one of these buildings. So there's a Tesla X that will deal damage whenever a hero is destroyed. We also have this Arthur Frostblade that can freeze some of the heroes. Not sure if it's going to survive, but we got that over there. I think this is probably going to be the better play. So we're going to summon our Arthur Frostblade over here on D3. This one will be able to add a charge and then be able to freeze, and then also add some health at the end. All right, so we force their silence, so that's good. Okay, we have the Dark Acolyte here, just some extra vampirism and extra damage once it is destroyed. Do want to wait on the death trigger just because of our destruction skill, because these heroes, although they are strong, they're not going to be as difficult to deal with as the legendaries that should come up soon. So we're just going to summon this melee hero over here on A3, this Nomad, to give miss to one of the enemies. And then we'll just try and destroy the Storm Rage normally and then keep this line alive, especially with the Khalid Ball that will give us an attack boost for later. Alright, so yeah, we'll do that again. We have another Snow Maiden. This one will freeze one of our heroes in the line. Just giving a miss for now. Okay, so we dropped the stones, so that's good. Okay, and we're dealing with the Discordia that gives extra attack to 2 of the enemies, which in this case, as you can see here, the extra attack and the extra attack over here. I'm going to have to wait one more turn, so I'm going to go with the Arch Vampire just to summon, and then I'm also going to set up next with our... over there. Can we take the damage? Combat here. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. So next I'm going to summon the Spore Load over here on B2. This one will mark the enemies with a skill that when they're destroyed will deal damage to adjacent heroes around. Also can deal damage at the beginning of the next turn. Which we see right there. We'll set up for destruction. Just checking out the Harbinger of War over here, giving a health boost, but that doesn't matter because we'll ward wipe. And then we will follow it up next with... I suppose we could just go for damage right now. Just concerned that there might be a hero that can just take away all of that. So actually just going to go for high stats. The Khalid Bull will be destroyed because of the poison from the Wyvern. So in this case, just going to summon the hero with the high attack on D1. This Keeper of Storm will be able to give Metal Shield whenever it's attacked. And you see, we did have to deal with the hero. So in this case, you got the Mave. This one will be able to give health once an enemy is destroyed. Going to, let's see. Actually going to go with our summons now. And we'll actually have enough to destroy the Mave, so that's good. And going to follow up next with, let's see. Let me destroy it there. Yeah, we're actually going to follow up with the Cernan over here on C3. This has a death trigger to summon a Vanikori, which will allow us to get some health back and also be able to reflect some damage for later. Okay, so we had some Treebeard attack us. This is a male hero, so because of that, it does trigger the Drogon skill. Come over there. Yep, just going to summon this Wild Tamer over here on D2. It gets an attack boost for every hero that's on our side of the field. And we'll just have enough to destroy the tree beard. Okay, we got the Drunk Master here with the Mental Shield. See if we have enough combat to destroy that. 130, 40. Does, oh, okay, it doesn't have any block. All right, so let me just do some math. So that'll put it at 250. All right, we'll summon this hero, this melee hero with the high health on D3, just to block and also deal enough damage to destroy it. Okay, this Bamboo Master also gets spikes as well, which is very nice. Oh no! Yeah, we tried to guard all the lanes. And they end up getting destroyed by the Mr. Devil with the extra damage to our Warlord. All right, well, we'll try that again. We had a little bit of a comeback, but again, we were running low on health, and so that is what happened. All right, so we're facing another ogre with the Drogon Pet again. Summon the Keeper Storm with the high attack. Actually, you know, we can go a little better and actually go with this Champion of the Arena. This one gets a little bit of block. Also can get extra attack once it destroys something. Whoa! All right, we have to remember this time to not take too much damage. So we have the Mr. Boom. This one deals random damage to one of our heroes once it attacks. We're going to summon this Winged Knight over here on A3 just to destroy the building, get some health back with our Gleedy Pet, and then just block for now. Okay, I know that the Dark Iron Maiden, because of the world event that's going on right now, it changed their skills. So let's take a look at this. So this, before the attack, gives enemies abilities. Takes 56 when getting attacked. Oh, wow, that's a weird skill. Probably still going to summon the immune hero anyways, because we do want to play around the silent skill. So I'm going to summon the Dark on A3 just to get rid of it. Alright, so we got the Athena over here getting some archers once it kills something. Okay, we will need to find a way to block. Really do want to get rid of these heroes too. So I think what I'm going to do is going to go with our Arch Vampire just to set up the wounded. And then I'm going to follow up next with this range hero over here on C1. This Priestess will give mist to enemies in the line for a turn. So we'll at least be able to slow down the Athena. Okay, at this point, kind of strong hero, so we'll do our destruction skill. Clear those out. We have the Jester Kill that swapped the attack and health of the range hero. And, you know, I think we're going to go next with this melee hero on D3. This Jotun will freeze the attacked enemy. And then because it's also a melee hero in front, we'll be able to destroy it for later. Alright, so we got the Moonchild over here. This one has Mental Shield and will deal extra damage once the Mental Shield disappears. I'm going to summon this melee hero with the high health just to take the damage. And then also, if the silent skill does go off, we'll still have a blocker. Which we do right now. Alright, they follow up next with the stones, which is okay. Ugh. Okay, and so now we're dealing with the Aphrodite. This deals damage equal to the health of one of the enemies at the end of the turn. Which most likely is going to be a stone. Alright, we're going to go with our summons just to try and get to the Aphrodite. And then we pretty much need to focus all our damage on this lane because we can't let the Aphrodite stick around too long. So let's see here. It has bleeding. This one, Allied Death gets Mental Shield. Which probably won't happen. 38 for here. See if we have any other ways to get around this. This is why we need to save our destruction skill for later. So I'm just going to summon this melee hero over here on D3. This one, the Sayuki, gets Mental Shield when one of our allies are destroyed. Maybe we'll have a blocker down here. Still have to remember we do have shuffles available. So let's see. We'll have combat there. We'll get some health back. We have the Soul Hunter here that will get a health boost once it kills something. Also silence the enemy that attacks. Guess we should find a way to get rid of this Aphrodite because it is going to burn us. So could do the Cernan to run this over. We'll get some health back, but not sure if it's going to be enough. Gonna do a shuffle now and see if we can find some heroes. Same thing here, not going to be that useful. So we'll do one more shuffle and see if we can find something. And in this case, we do not. So I think we are most likely going to be taking lethal here no matter what. So there's a block over here. Having that silent skill is going to be so strong. But, alright, I guess we'll summon the Vixen just to get rid of this hero for now. Also be able to freeze one of the enemies once we attack the Warlord. And then we took lethal because of the Eric with the high health. Alright, so we're not starting so good right now. Yeah, alright, well. Let's try to make something of this this day here. Third time, Ogre. Drogon again. Lovely. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to start with the hero with the high health to get around the silence skill. So going to summon this melee hero on D3. The Sharp Fin gets an attack boost for every hero around. And we're just going to start building our bottom lane before we start moving up to the top. Okay, so we got the Flammy Heli. This one summons to the crystals that will give mental shield to this hero. Going to get rid of these crystals as soon as possible. Just seeing if there's anything else here. This one deals damage to a random range enemy, so we can at least break the mental shield and then also get rid of the crystals. We're going to lose this hero, but that's okay. Alright, so we got the Grimborn over here. When it dies, it summons a tombstone, and then also will summon 2 extra attack runes. Really do not want to attack this because they will be able to come back for later. So, good to do that. Do that. I want to get rid of these in such a way that it doesn't end up attacking this hero. There's a chance that if we summon the Archvampire, it will attack this, and then we'll have to deal with them all over again. So let's just see where it lands. And of course, it lands in the worst spot. All right. Well, in this case, gonna change our strategy around. I'm gonna summon this Life Palace. This one gives mental shield to 2 of our heroes at the end of the turn. I'm gonna summon it over here on B2 just to block this lane, and then we'll also get mental shield at the end of the turn. Of course. So we have the Kabas over here. When it attacks, it gives, let's see, it gets block, and then also at the end of the turn, we'll give block to the Warlord. Do you need to wound this hero in such a way, even though it does have a large amount of attack? Could get a bit miss. We don't have anything to actually just do splash or anything. I'm just going to summon this melee hero with the spikes and either force the silence or have it attack, so that way we can set up for board wipe for later. Alright, so you did the silence, which is sort of what we need. Okay, we have the follower over here. This one will deal extra damage whenever Pierce triggers. Let's see. That over there. There. Yeah, let's see. So reflect over here. Yeah, I'm going to summon the Herald of Spring here. Just deal some damage to the male heroes. And then we'll do the reflect damage, but that's okay. Just need to wound these so that we can actually do something. Alright, so they did the stones. Okay, they got this cultist over here. Summons a bush in front of themselves. Also, we'll give spikes to another ally. Okay, we might have an option here. Could do the destruction skill, but then we'd still have to deal with these 2 range heroes. I'm going to take a little bit more damage, and actually going to go with the Madam Agony. This I'm going to summon it on D3. Let's see, just make sure it makes sense. Comment there. Yeah, I'm going to summon on D3. It will transform all the wounded heroes into these Madam Agony crystals. We'll actually stop them from being able to attack on lane A because of the building here. Okay, they go with their own Life Palace. So the Madam Agony can deal damage at the beginning of the turn, which will allow us to get some wounded damage in. Do need to break this Life Palace at some point because we can't allow for them to do the, can't allow for them to also be able to attack. So I'm just going to summon this Old God Servant here to block for our Life Palace. Also has a death trigger to deal damage to a wounded hero. Alright, so we could be able to get rid of these other wounded heroes. Guess we could actually go transform again and set up. That'd be pretty nice. We're also getting an attack boost over to our Madam Agony for those Madam Agony crystals. But let's see, we got that over there, got that over there. Oh, they're getting some health back at the end of the turn with the Life Palace. Gonna go with the Shamuna over here on C3. This one will summon a Eclipse Shard, which will allow us to block. And then on top of that, we'll be able to have a hero to protect. Okay, we have the York, came to play, deal damage to heroes in the line. There. This hero, this Lord of the Forest, can actually deal damage to... Well, when it dies, it silences enemies in the line. We will need that in order to stop the York here. I'm gonna summon it over here on. If we do a destruction skill, we would be able to get rid of the life palace, but that's really it. These heroes are still protected by the mental shield. So I'm gonna go with the Lord of the Forest over here on D2. Hopefully set up for the silence. Okay, the life palace is now gone. Those are now silenced. We have the wing protector here, has mental shield and flight, which will stop the Shimuna. We'll still be able to get our shards, which is nice, but we no longer can deal the wounded damage. So let's see. We'd only be able to get rid of this one hero as well. Let's see. So we do that. Could do that for block. Let's see, we'll set up for our spikes. Destroy those. Yeah, we won't be able to destroy anything. That's a bad part. All right, so gonna go with our melee hero over here, this bamboo master with the spikes. See if we can just block for now. I noticed we haven't been using our shuffles, but there hasn't been really anything to shuffle into. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Griffius over on D3. This one will deal damage to 2 random lines of the enemy. Okay, and now we have some heroes that are wounded. We have mental shield on the Griffius, which is nice. We got to deal with this Gremory, which is doing the curse. We won't have enough to destroy it. No, this is going to be a bad run for sure. Because now we can't even get rid of the Gremory, which is dealing the curse on our heroes. All right, well, guess let's do our destruction skill to clear out some heroes. Follow up next with the Call of the Witch, just to deal some damage. Break that, break that. I guess we'll go with this range hero over here. B2. Yeah, but it's not looking too good right now. We can't get rid of the wing protector, and we still need to deal with the other heroes. Life palace is going to be gone, most likely. Yep, because of the curse. And yeah. All right, well, that was a fun day. Faced pretty much the exact same opponent 3 times, and all ended with the same result. That's fun. Well, I guess we'll... yeah, I guess that was day 3. Not really the best of results, but, you know, we run into situations like this. We have 2 more days to get this done, so hopefully we will be able to find some results. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.